was cooler than that.
But would they pick up on that fast enough?
That's
like,
true.
like if you have the strat, and it's like, hey, I think I can do this.
Dude, you know what would be cool if you could like do ledge slip with it, and like that cancels it, and you don't lose the feather.
That would be cool, but I know
that would be broken.
That would be so broken.
Would be sick. And what the heck? I guess Igna's dropped Marth completely. I just thought he wasn't using Marth in doubles.
Yeah.
But going to be seeing the Lucina, a little bit easier character to pilot overall. And, of course, we're going to be seeing the Snake from Orangutan, who earlier got the upset 3-0 over Major, so you know what's up. And already starting off nice and clean. The nice thing is there is a lot of Lucina practice out there.
Yeah, and at least if you're in the region, you know, we got Psionic, which is a really well-known Lucina in the region.
Well, AJ is Utah.
Yeah.
So that is the one problem. Not really practicing against Psionic, you know?
Yeah.
But there is plenty down in Utah. You got Krieg, who mostly plays Marth, but then you also have like BBW, who used a lot of Lucina before. And just in general, there's a lot of sorties, and you can get the general feel and gist of it, right? Snake, on the other hand, you got AC down in SoCal as well to be able to test that a little bit. I'm not sure too far in depth on that, but, you know, they're snakes. Yeah. They're snakes, for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of snakes. You definitely see a little less Marths than, you know, you do Lucina. It's just, a lot of them like that kind of consistency and everything.
Yep.
And right now, AJ looking pretty good right now.
Orangutan, you know, he has done pretty well in his life cycle, but it's kind of crazy to see him really turn it up. He's one of those players who feels a little inconsistent from my experience, where one day he'll just be a crazy, like, top-of-the-board player, and right now he's kind of saucing up Parma, but coming through with that back air, love setting him up onto the plat, and look, Sticky too, yep, set him up, and bada bing, bada boom, see you later.
You know, imagine if it was a slightly higher percent in that kill.
Get the kill? Oh my gosh. Either way, it's still amazing damage, and look at this pressure on the shield too, and spot dodge to go ahead, confirm into F-tilt too. Orangutan doing just a really good job of playing around Parmesan's options.
Oh, and that mix-up there with the jab. Okay, throwing the Nikita out, stalling there, oh my goodness.
Love to see it. Now, popping the grenade down, gets that tilt. I will say I've seen a lot of this grenade V-reverse movement from Orangutan. Right now, just doing a really good job of covering the Nikita, and Parmesan not having a jump. This is really hard to answer. Little slow on the swing. I do like what he had in mind, of course. If you connect that, you know what? Forget what he had in mind earlier. We got a shield break in mind, and that's going to be a stock. Parma maybe got a chance to bring it back.
Yeah, Parma does still have to do quite a bit here, and when you're dealing with a character like Snake, it makes threading that needle so hard.
Absolutely. Finds that down air to side B. Love the dancing blade switch up there. And now looking to go ahead and get a little bit more damage. Got the forward air. The issue is it's very hard to play against Snake here because you're at these even percents, but different stocks. So every trade is in Snake's favor, and eventually he's just going to take the stock.
Oh, great coverage there from Jawn.
So you really struggled on that, huh?
Bro, I didn't struggle. I put emphasis on it. But maybe
fair.
I should have put emphasis on Orangutan.
They got some log tags.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Orangutan coming up, you know what? 3-0'd Major, and he is hot and ready for the Lucina. I do know he was talking with Sticky earlier, who, for those of whom who don't know, obviously was playing earlier, #2 in Utah currently, consistently top 3 against, like, Send, Valor, and Krieg being the main 4 with him. And is a Snake co-main, or sorry, secondary at this point. Yep. And so, you know, Orangutan was talking to him earlier about Major, and then was just talking to him about how to be fighting against Parmesan. And, you know, if there's anybody who knows how to fight against Lucina and Marth, it's definitely Sticky, as he is back-to-back wins against Krieg down there. So, looks like the tips have been working out, and this is a wild stage pick.
Yeah, I was quite surprised.
You know what? Parmesan got a little lost in the Parmesan, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you know, if you're comfortable with
Call
this
him Hunter
stage,
Biden, you know? Do you get it now? All right.
Okay, all right.
It took you a minute.
It took me a second.
He's been smoking that Parmesan. Ooh, but you know what? Don't need to be smoking that Parmesan to find that kill. And now, look at this. Up a full stock, basically. I broke you, huh?
Yeah, I was kind of blindsided to be real.
You're like, what is this Parmesan joke?
Oh, it all makes sense.
Now it all makes sense. You're welcome. Hey, you know what? I got a little lost on the Parmesan on that bar.
All right, back to the match here. At the moment, we're seeing Parmesan. I'm sorry.
Just call him John. Just call him Johnny Boy.
Yeah.
We got Johnny Boy coming up in.
Parmesan.
Parmesan.
Kind of doing pretty good here in comparison to the previous game. We're seeing 2 stocks up here. Quite the stock tank at the moment. Orangutan's struggling at the moment.
Yeah, which is absolutely insane to be seeing because you took him to Smashville. Snake to Smashville is normally a death sentence, but it's working out fairly well. 109 only on Parmesan, feeling himself. But all it takes is 1 stock, and then Orangutan could really start to be locking down this game.
Oh, interesting option going for the roll after, you know, going with the side B, going for the first 2 hits, trying to mix up there because it's very slow. But I guess it kind of works out. I would be concerned about something like up tilt coming out where we did just see Orangutan able to close out that first stock there, but the stock lead here, it's big. And right now we see Parmesan going out pretty deep there, able to get to the back air, like on point with these edge guards.
Very clean game overall, just gave him a nice quick class, and why Lucina is considered one of the strongest characters throughout not just the beginning of Smash Ultimate, but still to this day, you got to be careful of her. So AJ, taking a second to go ahead, relax, and look at this. We're going to be, ooh, get that hoodie off. Yep, let me see the muscles, the guns. He was working out this morning because he knew they had a gun show here on site.
Okay.
He misunderstood what that meant, though, so.
Yeah, I thank you for clarifying.
Yeah. Don't worry. But yeah, no, AJ.
If no one's got me, I know Yin's got me.
I got you. Literally the first thing this dude asks on the drive up, he's like, do you think R&M has an in-home gym? And I'm like, bro, how am I supposed to know? Sure enough, they did have a bunch of weights in the garage, so him and Sicky got a nice good workout this morning. But you know what? Parmesan ready to go ahead and work out these Smash muscles. What song did they not? They didn't choose a song.
So I'm surprised on the pick here. I actually figured that they run it back on Smashville, to be honest.
Is it getting to you that they use like environmental noises or gamer or something? Because it's getting to me.
It's just silence.
It is. Yeah, no. So there's like 1 or 2 songs in the game that sound like nothing. And that's what we got now. And this is why you always
they're
pick
so
the music.
crazy for that.
They are.
What's their bracket playlist, though?
I don't know. Please, somebody save us. Oh, my gosh. But no. Either way, Orangutan doing a pretty good job so far of just keeping it nice and slow. I like the fact that he went from this pretty aggressive playstyle overall in the first 2 games to understanding that Parmesan has quickly gotten up to that pace and now is ready. Although looking for this edge guard, maybe?
I'm being really careful about it, not trying to overextend.
All right, dash attack, not quite able to line up. Oh, thank you so much for the extra music.
What amazing production. Production actually does wonders.
Real. Tempest is wonderful.
Shoutouts to Tempest.
But you know what? That up smash is wonderful, too. Got the mortar on deck. I love how much... He knows one thing, and it's flick smash stick up. Ooh, back air going to be able to catch. I love the fact that he's utilizing those grenades, too, to break up some of that offensive pressure. Parmesan misreading the get-up option and getting punished for it.
Yep. Going for neutral get-up, and oh my goodness, just took a mortar to the face.
That was so smart, the coverage overall. And now look at that, rolls right on through, and having the C4 up there, I forgot about that being up there and getting the catch on it.
Ooh. Kind of taking the explosion there of the 2 nades. Yeah, that's going to be that first stock there. But, you know, Orangutan having that lead at the moment, doing quite a bit better here than the previous game. You know,
I will say, Orangutan, big fan of anchor point theory, you know, where you go ahead and constantly have this position on stage where you can utilize grenade movement to get back to.
And I can see that kind of in play here right now. I feel like it's quite the struggle here for Parmesan to get in.
Oh, yeah, it's been an issue, and ultimately, Orangutan has had a lot of safe points to just crawl back to and avoid the pressure, but you know what, backfiring a little bit as those nades popping up, and look at that, 45, ooh, down air, not quite able to secure the kill off of it, though. That grab was so clean, and now stuck at ledge. AJ unable to get on through.
Okay, going for the high recovery here. This is one things you'll hear a lot from casters is that, Snake struggles to land quite a bit. And at the moment, it's looking like a struggle here for Orangutan.
Oh yeah, especially when you have that speed of Lucina. Look at that, able to catch up and get the kill. And that's the thing, as you mentioned, if you struggle in disadvantage, all of a sudden a fast character like Lucina is able to get in through very, very easily.
Okay. In a really good position here, able to catch up to Nikita. That is clean. We're back here. One stock situation. Oh, even percent.
Oh, yeah. Even for a second, but you know what? Grenade is always at the ready. And the nice thing for those of whom who don't know, Grenade actually has a smaller hurt box to hit the person who threw it. So Orangutan, in throwing these, actually creates a much scarier area for Parmesan than in vice versa. But it don't matter so far, as Parmesan nailing him down might be able to get the kill off of the missed tech. Nope. Ooh.
Oh, good patience there. Kind of waiting for a possible get-up option. I think Parmesan was onto something there.
Oh my gosh. The up tilt not quite going to be able to do it, and the grenade not able to secure the kill either, as Parma, having good recognition, backing off. Now, trying to find his way back onto that stage, but the grenade going to pop up Orangutan and do it for him. Oh my gosh. Dude, he got his toesies warmed up by that C4.
Crazy that you used the term toesies there.
Yeah, you're welcome. I knew you would appreciate it. But you know what? Parma going ahead, clutching it out in a very, very close game number 3. And now at this point, going to be able to have the stage pick advantage going into the rest of the set. Being able to pick that final stage if it does go to game 5 is huge, especially in a matchup like Snake versus Lucina, where Snake ultimately has a lot of very good stage options.
All right, sounds like we actually do have a little bit of a song pick here now.
Thank the heavens they picked a song. Oh my gosh, I would have cried if they didn't. All right, we got Yell Dead Cell coming in, the Snake buff hopefully, and now it is time to see what we got here. Nice quick conversion with the grenade, 13%, but unable to get much more off of that. And now Parma trying to lock him down a ledge.
Okay, going to the center stage, taking advantage of those dash attacks. Being caught in the air like that was pretty disadvantageous for Orangutan, but able to get the conversion off of the grenade, keeping up the pressure.
All right, locked on the platform, but not for the long. Parma, I love the tech chases so far. It has felt like he's caught every single roll in. And look at that down air. Almost gets the conversion too for massive damage, but it don't matter. Evening up the percents now, and that is a stock.
It's the movement from Parmesan is just so on point. Knowing situations, going for the full hop, short hop, and IDJ just to put yourself in the best position to be able to get the most value out of your hits with Lucina. This is how you play Lucina at a competitive level.
Absolutely. Still, though, looking for a lot of these tech chases, it's crazy to see the amount of down air coming through from Parmesan, as that's not very common of a tool within Lucina's kit in neutral, but for Marth, it's an amazing tool that often net stocks at like 40-50, so you're kind of seeing some of that playstyle come through. Still, look at that, trying to lock him down at that platform, but Orangutan unable to do so. Now, just trying to find a way to get this kill.
Okay, good stall there for the side special. Great coverage there from Orangutan.
Wow, and that killed?
I guess it does. It didn't look like it visually. Oh, but that is
it caught the Cypher, so he's going to be losing that stock. And now, full stock advantage for Parma.
Yeah, it's looking scary here for Orangutan. Being a game down here, game 4. This is winner's side, from my understanding. So
yes, it is. Still, though, Snake is a very strong character, able to dish out lots of damage very quickly and get some early kills and amazing edge guarding. So who knows, might be able to still clutch it out as we're starting to see a lot more damage. Got the C4 on him. Oh, it switched over in that up smash interaction. You hate to see it for Orangutan, but you know what? Parma definitely not going to look a gift horse in the mouth.
Okay, setting up the nade, going neutral, get up with the cover of the explosion, going into the forward tilt. Yeah, you do have to be careful that C4. You don't want it to blow up there, but goes ahead, takes care of it, gets the reset.
Locking down and stage very well, gets the F tilt, and now off stage, Nikita might be able to do it. No, not gonna hit, but it don't matter. We got the grab, forward throw, still not gonna kill, but Nikita back in the game, and you gotta be careful with those air dodges, but it don't matter. Parma makes it through for only a moment to lose that stock.
right? Orangutan holding it in here at the moment. 92%, you know, Snake, heavier side of the characters here, lives for deceptively long. So you have a bit to work with, even when you're at 100% here.
Yeah, and doing a good job of placing those grenades to find, hopefully, extra damage. Sticky on deck. Now just trying to play patient, find a way to go ahead and blow it up off of her. I do think I saw this. Yep, there's the Sticky switch over to Snake, so maybe be able to get a grab and down throw to pop it. Who knows? Oh, it's on her forehead.
Oh, but it doesn't matter. She holds it on her head proudly.
Truly, Parmesan able to get that 3-1, and man, you cannot be sleeping on AJ, though, as Orangutan came very, very close to getting the win on that. Now, next up, we will be getting Spade versus Psionic. Going to be a fire set. You even mentioned Psionic earlier as one of those Lucinas who really came through in the scene and has been doing a great job. As for Spade, though, that Falcon, ooh, it's got some movement.
Yeah, so right now, you know, with Spade and then Psionic, we kind of have, like, you know, Portland area, Eugene, you know, two really strong regions, two really strong players.
Yep.
I feel like in terms of just, like, you know, the power element of, like, which player is better, you know, it's kind of hard to say. You know, it's if you ask the players, you probably can get a little bit more of an exact question.
What, do you want me to yell at Spade? Be like, hey, yo,
who's better?
No, we get Spade on the mic talking trash on Psionic. Like.
That's the energy I love to see. Yeah, in terms of players that get a lot of praise in the Oregon region, Psionic is definitely up there. Like, when people are like, who's like one of the best players in Oregon, I feel like Psionic has always been a contender in that list.
Oh, yeah. Psionic, just an absolutely immaculate